I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a shot, spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
You take a mortal man and put him in control.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk up on the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't fake maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't fake maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field. Looks ready to get things started. And off we go from Sin City. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go.
They'll run here from the gun. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back-to-back carries here. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Raiders with an extra DB out there. Third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put some air under this one. Right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll run here on first down. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
To number 80. No gain on
the defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hey, go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Here we go, Shaq, go.
They'll throw it. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
Now it's Lawrence. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hey, easy, route.
From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Gain of 13 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He's making a bid for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars grow their early lead to 8. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push the lead to 2 scores now.
Raiders nothing.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Raiders and their running back about to get back to work. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 37-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Oh, the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to Bowers. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. This time, looking to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. The give here on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll air it out on 3rd. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a field goal game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to just 2.
Jaguars 9, Raiders 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1.
Hey, red.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Running back sent in motion left. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down in a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
16 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Fred on the red. Turn it.
They'll run it from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out.
Is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
After review of the play.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. The give now out of the shotgun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 5.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Trying to work quickly now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Running it now out of the gun. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Pass play coming here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Throwing on 2nd. Cut out left. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Little knocks it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. The catch is made near the edge. Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play,
so the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Lawrence looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Third and long for him here. He's got Thomas on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. You've set it down for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And motion a tight end left. Sending him on the dive. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. All the left side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. It's a design boot. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead to 2 scores now. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. The Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. To the air now on 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Little knocks it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the Eagles quarterback. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Rashee Rice. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Saints find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, partner, those time adjustments they had planned on offense this. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. Yep. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense has got to respond.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Now here he goes on the boot. Completed to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 12.
On the gun, here's a handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Lawrence working from the gun. Makes the catch. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming out.
The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Lone back gets the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Complete out to the right side. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Set. 19, Tiger, 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
At the 39-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Right up the gut. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the
now looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down from the gun. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he goes out with enough for the 1st, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Let's go. 70, Warriors, 70. Ready.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
That's another Las Vegas.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Bison.
Here's a throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Fails to find his running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead is back down to 9.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, son.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lawrence to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. They send Hunter to the right.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down throw. Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Throw caught by his running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure coming. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jaguars have the football, and they're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Tomato.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Liking 18.
They go play action on 1st down. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's going to throw this one. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The running back gets it on the draw. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Looking in the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Little for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Brought in right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They go play action. Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended receiver. And that means third down coming up. Third and long. They're going to throw. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Jump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Back to throw now. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Completed over the middle. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And again, it's Darnold. Cut out left. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Darnold. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Go set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
We go set.
Darnold. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin Lloyd making the play.
one down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. With a dive up the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll run here on 1st down. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running. Oh, he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders facing a 5-point deficit. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Setting up the screen. He's dropped a big stop and a big... moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
The 29-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now. He's on the move past the 15. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that we could stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Hey, go!
He'll look to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Setting up the running back screen. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they could still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They send a man in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That's completed right side. And he has this down to the 34. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be... game winner.
Jaguars.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to wind up out of bounds. So a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Sam Darnold. He's directing the offense well. This one goes for 29 yards, touchdown. The Raiders win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears at home to take on Washington. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Bears had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Drake London. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look at my eyes? We laugh, oh cry. blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Hold me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We'd have all cried just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. if I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you and these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.